Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned. Albino plays West of Loathing, episode 11. I know it's been a while. I had to go on a trip and then come back from that trip with the flu and then have the flu for a little bit and then only record Stream of Consciousness episodes for some reason. But we're back here now. And we're keeping going. You know, I was never done with West of Loathing. There's a goblin standing off to one side of the trail, just staring up at the sky. They don't even seem to notice you approaching. Hello? Oh, hello! Hi! What you two doing? A moon, I'm looking at it! Neither moon is out right now, nothing being up there. I am happy to waiting! Gary has a little conversation with the distracted goblin, which you can't quite follow. Eventually Gary shrugs and turns back to you. The moon! It is waiting for the moon to appearing! Which one? Either one. It is a big fan of the moons. Very beautiful, very important, it to saying. Frankly, quite obsessed. A little bit weird, I too thinking? Yeah. It's some pebbles to giving me? You can having. Oh, we got moon bits. I'm starting to think that, like, I'm just going to not have Gary talk to goblins anymore, since I can do it. And we get the same things, and then the game just acts like I don't understand Goblin, when I do understand Goblin, man. Ooh, yeah, let's forge some of that. Oh, hello. This thing looks pretty tough. Well, let's attack it. See how tough it really is. I bet I kill it in one hit. I bet it's not tough at all. Yeah, that was very tough. Just like, wow, man. The level of skill that required is through the roof. Oh ho ho! Curious copes indeed. This machine is not switched on, but it has an empty coffee cup in it. Monolith is dark. Oh, I don't have any batteries. And the confounded contraption is dark and silent. Need batteries, man. No, don't go back in it. I didn't know which side of the thing I was on. Okay. So that's there. That's kind of like the hub. Or, no, it isn't. But it kind of is. But, you know, like, yeah, it's some... You know, let's go to Jumbleneck Mine. I think this might be where you need to do the, gyromite thing, or gyrotheodolite. Like, you have to examine it at a certain level of this mine. I don't think it's this mine, though. Rocks. Probably some mine leavings that got piled up here. Let's search the rocks. Poke around the rocks, don't find anything of interest. Well, that was worthwhile. Except for the dust all over everything, and the fact that the guy at the desk is a ghost, this looks like a regular mine foreman's office. Okay. I want that helmet. I got a miner's helmet. How good is it? What you do for me? Plus 3 armor? Not necessary. An old calendar looks like work stopped here a bunch of months ago. This ghost is busily shuffling the ghosts of papers on his desk. Excuse me? Kid, I'm busy here. I've got a mine to run. Take a hike, okay? This mine is still running? I haven't seen anyone around. We're miners, kid. If you saw anyone up here, I'd have to fire them for not doing their jobs. Your calendar is out of date. What? Yeah, it's like 6 months old. I like the picture, okay? Scram. Do you know that you're a ghost? Do you know that you're a pain in the ass? No, I'm serious. You see me laughing? How's business? Oh, just great. Hungy friggin' dory. See this face? This is my happy face. And I'm double excited about answering questions from some random kid that wandered into my office while I'm working. Look how ecstatic I am. That's quite a silver tooth you've got in that sarcastic grin. Made 'em myself. Made a few little silver trinkets in my time. Now go away. Alright. You don't mind if I just, like, crack your safe directly in front of you, do you? This safe is dirty but solid looking. Get away from that, the ghostly figure behind the desk growls. I'm gonna take a closer look. You stoop down to take a closer look at the safe. It's a pretty standard heavy-duty safe with a dial-type combination lock. Hey, something wrong with your ears? I told you to get away from there. Let's try to open the safe. Why, you look, come here. Oh, let's fight the ghost. What are you gonna do, huh? You're gonna die in one hit, that's what you're gonna do. You successfully killed a ghost. Killed is probably not the right word to use here, but there's 30 XP for you. Safe is dirty. Crack the safe. Safe crack in 3. You press your ear up against the safe door, slowly turn the dial. Eventually, you manage to pop it open. Got a sack of meat nuggets and a weird knife. Show me that weird knife. -5 mysticality. But it's a silver weapon. And it does 13 to 13 damage. Whereas this does 12 to 15. And it's +6 muscle, which is why it is also better. Yeah, that's not good. Sack of meat nuggets, sell value to... Oh, I can open it? You dump the sack out and gather up the meat into a different sack. Nice. Hey, that's more than the sell value. This barrel is full of old grease. What, just grab a handful of grease? No. There's my green thumb perk. Now I get XP for foraging. Ooh, a silver-toothed skull. It's a little grim to find a human skull just stashed in a pile of rocks, unless maybe it was a very small burial mound. Considering the fancy silver tooth, that's maybe not outside the realm of possibility. Oh, this is that dude's skull. But I killed him already, so I probably can't... You know, there was probably like a way to make him move on or something. But I can rummage through his desk. Extra gristly jerky and a Jumbleneck mine elevator key. Increase your melee damage by 5 for the rest of the day. Well, my stomach, liver, and spleen are full, as is my bladder. So we're gonna have to wait till tomorrow to do that. The elevator is pretty dusty inside and doesn't appear to have been maintained for quite a while. It does still seem functional, but the control lever is chained and padlocked. You also notice that the shaft is totally silent. You'd expect to hear the rumbling of mine carts and the clanking of pickaxes echoing up from below, but there's nothing. Unlock it. You unlock the lever with a foreman's key and give it a yank. The elevator shudders as it begins to descend, accompanied by the sound of clanking chains and grinding pulleys. Very quickly, it becomes too dark to see, and you pull out your lantern. Very slowly, the elevator reaches its destination. You pull the door open and peer into the gloom. This minecart is full of rocks. There doesn't look to be anything special about them. Let's give the cart a shove. Put your shoulder to the minecart, give it a shove. It trundles down into something. Ooh, old pickaxe, sure. Then we pull the cart over there. It's a headless skeleton, skullless. Paper bag and raisins. Some raisins that weren't intended to become raisins. So they used to be grapes. Melee damage by 15! Yo, I gotta go to sleep. This wax paper sandwich bag didn't do its job very well, but to be fair, 6 months is a long time to expect a sandwich to stay fresh. Indeed. This is a crate of old dynamite. Dynamite gets very dangerous when it ages, but I know better than to try and stop you from taking a stick if you've decided you want one. I have decided that. So give me that unstable stick of dynamite, thanks. Lever mechanism is rusted and stuck. It's going to require something heavier dutier than a can of oil. Let's stick that old dynamite in there. Then pull the lever. Oh, then give the cart a shove. Oh my god. What do you want from me now, man? Requires something heavier dutier. But... Oh, we pull this lever, don't we? Oh yeah, because I had to have it go the right way, of course. Alright, now we'll give the cart a shove. Oh my god, pull the damn lever. Rusted and stuck. What do you mean, Give me an option. I put the dynamite in there. Oh my goodness. What do you want from me now? I don't recall this being an issue before. So you know what? Fine, we'll come later. We'll come back. Let's go to the Schaltz brewery. You catch a whiff of ozone and abruptly pull the e-brake. Milton screeches to a halt. You hop down and sniff out its source, a shockweed plant. These things are really valuable, but they're hard to pick. Oh, but I'm so good at it. And I get 10 XP. Shocking. Don't mind me foraging some of this. We got some Blossom Gin also. By 10 for the rest of the day. Dude, foraging is so valuable. I am so going to sleep after this. Oh, would you look at that? This feller's too scared to talk to you. He's just totally freaked out about yeast. It says beer hose. You're not really sure what purpose it might have served. It's a beer vat. It's almost pure ethanol blurg. That guy's hat got knocked off. Ooh, yeast-covered hat. Nice. It says beer hose. You're not really sure what it. Devise a cunning plan. Indeed. It occurs to you that you could use this hose to spray the beast down with a high-alcohol fluid in that vat. To draw a tasteful analogy, ethanol is basically yeast pee, so the beast would probably be very displeased. Let's move the hose. You unscrew the hose from the water pipe and hook it up to the vat. I hope this works. Bam! You hose the yeast beast down with almost pure ethanol. It makes wild burbling sounds, which are probably the yeast equivalent of screams. It doesn't take long for it to stop thrashing around, and it quickly dissolves into a pile of glop. Well, it basically already was a pile of glop, but it gets even gloppier. 200 XP for that. Don't be jealous. I have 438 XP. We need to increase either my foraging is maxed out. We need to increase my safecraft. No, that's almost maxed out too. We need to increase... I don't care about dirty poker at all. Tough customer. Gore doesn't matter. The old 1, 2, 3. It costs 500 to increase that, man. I've wasted so much XP on Bull Stomp that I didn't need to, because I don't want to do it. Or there's like no good reason to ever use it. Haymaker is worth getting stronger. Then we could upgrade our mysticality and our muscle and our moxie. Killed that guy pretty thoroughly. No, don't go out! Oh, hello. Now he's too grumpy to talk to. He's just angrily muttering about yeast. I will arrest him. You're under arrest. For what? Stealing about 2 handfuls of yeast? Yes. And the sentence for that is what? About 3 days in jail? And Breadwood does not actually have a jail? Alright, I'll let you off with a warning this time. The remains of the horrible yeast beast. I guess you could take some back to the mayor. It's probably still good. Yeah, half a ton of yeast. That'll fit in my backpack. So this whole yeast theft biz doesn't seem to have gone well for you guys. Yeah, no, oh geez, are you a bounty hunter? Relax, the mayor just wants his yeast back. He didn't say anything about hauling you in. Whew, okay, well, the yeast is in that revolting pile. So what happened here? Well, we got bored of bread is all. I know a bit about brewing, and we figured if we came back with a couple kegs, nobody would mind so much that we stole the yeast. No offense, but it seems like you aren't much of a brewer. Hey! Well, ideally you wouldn't end up with a ravenous yeast monster. That wasn't my... Okay, well, I guess it was my fault, but I understand what happened. These vats are old, and we didn't clean them properly first, because we were in a hurry. I think there was some frogs living in one of them. And you figured you could use the extra hops? Ha ha. If you're sure you've got it figured out, you could set up shop in Dirtwater. Oh? Yeah, it's turning into quite a little metropolis. I'd love to have my own place. Okay, I'll go check it out. 3 cans of beer. Schmaltz Blue Ribbon. Isn't that like super good in this game? Yes, it is! Oh my god. It's like Pabst Blue Ribbon, but a different name. I highly doubt Pabst Blue Ribbon is good enough to increase all your stats by 15 all day. But maybe they should claim it in their next commercial. Yeah, we still have a circus. We're not doing that till, like, the end. I'm not going to Ghostwood. I refuse. Let's go to the military cemetery. I mean, I will go there, but not now. Unexpected crate. Lock 2, handful of nails, ranch dressing, ranger's pistol. I'm glad we got the nails. Okay, we got burial plots and the eternal flame. There's also a shovel there. It's the caretaker's shanty. Investigate. You poke around in the shed. The caretaker appears to have been shirking his duties for quite a while, judging by the dust and cobwebs. Looks like the mayor was right about him having wandered off. Guess you're gonna have to fetch him back here to do his job. Let's look at the tools. Well, tool singular, there's a shovel here. Since you already have a shovel, you leave it alone. It's not like you'd be able to dig twice as fast. You could, if you had one shovel in each hand and you were ambidextrous. Let's look under the chair. Like all chairs owned by one guy, it has years' worth of lint and food crumbs underneath it. That's gross. We'll scope out the desk. It's covered with old paint-spattered newspapers and features a large collection of tiny jars of paint, as well as a jar of fine-tipped brushes, a can of thinner, and a stack of history books. Very curious. Check out the flyers. Find a flyer for a military reenactment enthusiast society. Apparently they meet regularly at Fort Memoriam. Oh yeah, we've already talked to this dude. Let's go get him, and then we'll come back and explore the rest of the military cemetery as soon as we get this dude to get back here. Where's the fort? Memoriam. Where are you located? Okie dokie. Phew, it is crazy hot out here. Desert is just the worst. If you stay here too long, you can end up like one of those charred black skeletons clacking toward you. Guess we gotta fight them. Ooh, they are charred indeed. 79 to 82. How about you die? Ooh, how about you die as well? Ah, yeah, young Phil Gary, yes! 15 XP. Destroyed them, even though they were pretty close to being destroyed already. Ow, cactus stuff. Alright, where's that caretaker? Are you the caretaker? This guy's eating chips. No. Are you the caretaker? No. Are you the caretaker? No. Are you the caretaker? Hi, I'm Jeb. Hi, I'm Mike. You the cemetery caretaker? No, that's Jeff. I'm a paralegal. There's a lot of those in this hobby, I've noticed. Yeah, 'cause here if you lose the argument, nobody goes to jail. Okay, where's Jeff then? Who's Jeff? Isn't this guy Jeff? Hey, Jim, you the cemetery caretaker? Nope, I am a dedicated unemployed layabout. Then where do you get the money to buy expensive wargaming miniatures? Grift. Okay, are you Jeff? You the cemetery caretaker? Not me, I'm an emergency telegraph operator. Doesn't that mean you should be at your listening post? It's alright, I have my portable. Are you Jeff? Hey, you Jeff. Hey. Oh, I already knew he was Jeff. Are you the cemetery caretaker? Yeah, that's me. Did one of the other guys tell you? Try to keep it hush because people assume you're a weirdo if you work in a graveyard. I'm actually here to tell you to get back to work because skeletons are wandering out of the place and causing trouble for the neighbors. Aw, nuts. Alright, well, look, I'm on a real winning streak here. I'll go back once it's over, okay? I already broke your winning streak, but also I just want to intimidate you and see how that goes. No, look, dude, this is your job we're talking about. Take some responsibility and go do your job if you want to keep it. Aw, come on. Sorry to hassle you, but this is important. You gotta keep those soldiers in their holes. Alright, fine. Sorry, guys, my dad says I have to go. He leaves with a dramatic eye roll and the other nerds snicker. I could be these people's dads. I mean, I homeschooled them so hard at this game, so it would make sense. Okay, back to the military cemetery. We're just fulfilling these favors. Oh, let's collect some gin. Foraging. Oh, we got a floral ring, too. We're precisely 20 minutes in to the video. Still got some stuff to do. Foraging random encounters, much more likely. That's free XP, man. But I don't want to do that. Caretaker is sleeping off all that wargame adrenaline. It's probably best not to bother him. Okay, burial plots. Beyond this gate stands countless rows and columns of tombstones. Well, they're not actually countless. I've counted them, and there are 999 of them. You can visit an individual plot by number if you'd like. Let's visit a plot. How about plot number 44? You approach the grave. It reads, 2nd Lieutenant Dan Kraft, 69th Innuendo Division. The soldier buried here is making a lot of noise. Let's dig it up and fight it. Whoa, they're quick. Whoa, Gary's dead. Oh no. 165 to 174. Oh, but you're also dead, so sorry. Sorry to hear that, feller. You beat the skeleton and stuff what's left of it back into the grave hole. Skull chips. Rifleman's helmet. Ooh, I like maybe that. That's probably a Moxie thing, I'm sure. +5 pistol attack damage. Same basic deal. Rancher's pistol. 10 to 13. +5 Moxie. Is that better than my current pistol? No, it isn't. Okay. Let's go to the Eternal Flame. I'm sure, like, some quest will take you back to the burial plot with a specific number to look at. I hope you didn't invest in a hedge fund, because these are now just pointy, worthless mess. I see the joke. Caution, do not touch the Eternal Flame. Is this burning in Eternal Flame? Yes. This goblin is roasting a weenie over the Eternal Flame. I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to do that. No? It's good fire, not to wasting it. Let Gary handle this. Gary ambles over and chats with the goblin. Both their attitudes toward the whole thing seem to be basically, hey, why not? Hey, they asking if wanting buying a weenie? Oh, yeah, I'll buy one. Goblin Bratwurst. It probably, like, sucks ass. It's probably such a terrible food. Reduce your Moxie by 5. Yeah, I don't like... There's gotta be something else going here. There is not. Also, how come Gary had to talk to it? Again, I know Goblin tongue. Let's go to Breadwood and just turn in everything we've already done, and then see what's left. Ooh, transponder beeps. Give me some scrap. In fact, give me a battery if you don't mind. El Vibrato battery, or at least a keystone. Some scraps, whatever. Oh yeah, I forgot it's garbage day, so you're gonna hear that. Hopefully not too loud, though. Any luck recover... What was your voice again? Any luck recovering our yeast from those bandits up at the old Schaltz brewery? Yep. Well done, that's quite a help, thank you. Did you get our bread back from those miserable baker boys? I sure did, thank goodness for that. Another missed payday would have caused a riot for sure. Glad we avoided that. Were you able to find that missing library book? Half of it. Well, that's a real bagel biter. Oh well, everyone mostly skipped the words and just looked at the pictures anyway, and mostly just the bottom half of the picture, so that's alright. At least the captions are still there, I guess. Did you manage to get that logging permit yet? Not yet. Did you bring back the soup? Need all 5 bowls filled, mind. I didn't do that yet? Any sign of that missing... Oh yeah, that's right, because the elevator, like, I couldn't figure that out or something. Sign of that missing mail? Not yet. Did you sort out the trouble with the cemetery? Yep, caretaker's back on duty. Well, that's good to hear. Skeleton's real nuisance, yeah? Sure have a way of getting under your skin. The mayor glances at the list of problems posted on the wall and paces around nervously. Oh, please, I just solved like half of them for you. We got 500 XP. Do some more grit. Ooh, bonus AP if we do more gumption. Sure. Okay, so we did it. It's just something about the mail. How did we not do the mail yet? Also, is this a store? No, it's the bar. We already did the spittoon. Do you have anything good? A length of rope, don't need it. Don't need any boards, don't need any of this stuff. This is all stuff I sold you. You don't got anything new for me? What, you're telling me a post doesn't just go out into the world? Or it didn't trade with anybody else? You trade with other people. Hello. I already told you what I know about the mail, you son of a biscuit. Leave me be, this beat ain't gonna grow itself. Already foot looted that foot locker. Well then, in that case... Oh, we can come back here now, because we have enough Moxie, or Mysticality, or whatever it was. Fort of Darkness. Ooh. I want to see what that's all about first. It has a peace sign on it. That's not a good sign at all. All of these cannons have flowers stuck in the barrels. Goddamn hippies. Oh, we got some Loco Weed extract. Loco Weed gives you 2 action points when used in combat. That's very good. I don't have any binoculars. In this tent, we have... This guy seems to be in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at the boots and cobbler's tools around him. Hi there, these are some pretty cool boots you've made. Are they for sale?
Huh? Oh, no. I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine.
You didn't make them?
It's funny how everyone assumes that, but no, these were all made by elves.
Elves?
Yeah, man, like little elf guys. They're hard to see, like just out of the corner of your eye, you know? But I'll be just kind of standing here and just kind of... And then I'm like, oh, hey, got another pair of boots in my hands. Guess the elves made some more boots.
Huh.
I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year? Years? Something. These elves keep making them, though. I don't know why. Weird.
Okay. You should open up a boot store.
Huh?
A store to sell your boots in.
They're not mine, though.
They're... Right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them.
Oh. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense.
There's a town called Dirtwater. You could open a really nice shop there.
That's a pretty long trip.
Haha.
But, like, it'd be dangerous. I'd be worried the elves wouldn't make it, you know?
I've got just the thing.
Wow, what? Look at all these tiny little guns.
See? With these, the elves will be able to defend themselves on the road to Dirtwater.
Oh man, that's so weird. Okay, yeah, cool.
He packs his boots and tools together and heads out of the tent. It'll be kind of amazing if he actually makes it to Dirtwater, but stranger things have happened. That's right, we got little toy candy guns from somebody, I forget who. This young lady is dressed in fancy, expensive traveling clothes, though hard wear has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups.
Wow, hi, a new face. My name's, one sec, Irene.
She giggles.
Everyone here just calls me Mushrooms, so I forget sometimes.
Howdy, Irene, I'm Jeb. What's your story?
Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big happy family here, and everyone's so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms.
Mushrooms?
Uh-huh. They're good for all kinds of things, if you know which ones to pick. If you want, I can sell you a few of my favorites.
Okay, cool.
Would you like to buy a mushroom? This batch is extra groovy.
I don't have 1,000 meat, but also 1,000 meat. Ridiculous. I should have sold stuff at the trading post. Gimme bones. Oh, this is why I've been saving bones. Excuse me, wasn't trying to leave. Hi, I'm Jeb.
Teeth. Clavicle, fever teeth.
Wow, okay. Let's give her some bones. You hand her an armload of bones and she starts mechanically picking through them, selecting some and discarding others based on criteria you can't discern.
Eventually, having chosen the best 2 from the pile, she secures them together with wire and screws and hands you something that basically looks like a sword. Neat, thanks. Let's give her some skull chips. You hand her some bone chips and she stops muttering. Her eyes seem to focus a little. She takes some glue out of her toolbox, presses the chips into a ring. As soon as she gives the ring to you, though, she's back to her muttering. Nice, thank you. That's some gold teeth. She blinks at the gold teeth you handed her and takes a spool of wire out of her toolbox. Soon she presents you with an elaborate tiara. Not enough, she mutters sadly. Not nearly enough. Got an item gold tooth tiara, huh? Well, thanks. No, you can have more skull chips. And you can have more skull chips. I assume the ring is worth more sold than the skull chips would be to sell them. Have more random encounters with skeletons? Yeah, I don't want that, but plus 7 Moxie on the gold tooth tiara would be good if I was a Moxie character. Bone sword, 13 to 17, does spooky damage instead of physical, but it doesn't increase my muscle, so it's not as good as my sword. Hello. Hi, I'm Jeb.
Salutations, Jeb. They call me the Talkin' Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations.
I bet that's not why they call you that.
Can I interest you in a discussion of the particulars of Curtsian philosophy, Jeb?
Sure, why not? The talking dude begins and you immediately tune out.
Blah blah, categorical imperative, blah 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 blah. Aha! Blah blah, of course, the blah blah blah, necessary and sufficient condition, blah blah blah.
He sees interest in your eyes and continues with renewed vigor.
Blah blah blah, hedonism is the only choice, blah 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 blah.
Yes, I agree.
Blah blah, as opposed to Pythagoras, blah blah blah.
Feign interest. Your posture alone is enough to keep him talking.
Blah blah, the deontology of it, blah blah.
I see.
Blah, tautology, blah, therefore Socrates is a terrible golfer, blah.
Narrow your posture alone.
Blah blah blah, but what is reality, really? Blah blah blah, necessary and sufficient condition, blah blah blah. Blah blah, Cartesian dualism, blah. Blah blah, in the writings of Schopenhauer, blah. Blah blah, Cartesian dualism again, blah blah blah. Blah as opposed to Nietzsche, blah blah.
It actually seems like some of this is rubbing off on you. You got a perk, Curtsian philosopher. I understand completely. Okay, now we can walk away. That perk is actually pretty good, I think. Yeah, plus 10 mysticality because of Curtsian philosopher. Insane. Insanely good. Now, yeah, I was really struggling in that department now, and now it's my second best skill. Very worthwhile to do that. Let's go into this tent. Hello? Hello? Ah, hello, yes. Hello, yes, I'm Todd. Jeb, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Properties like what? Like how they get you totally wrecked. Right. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to many psychological disorders. Oh, well, that's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you absolutely smashed is just a happy side effect. Woo! I see. If you have any lactarius dirtihippica mushrooms, I can refine them into a more potent potable, i.e. a potion. Hee. No thanks. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to spend 1,000 meat on a potion, regardless of what was going on. This woman is rocking back and forth, making sounds as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. Hi.
Hi. Ooh, I can hand her a jaw harp.
You give her the jaw harp. What's this? It's a kind of musical instrument. You bite the narrow part and then, well, basically just do what you've been doing. She gives it a few experimental twangs and boings and then knocks out a sweet riff.
Wow, this thing is like a revelation, thanks! I feel like maybe I should take this show on the road.
Maybe try the Jewel Saloon in Dirtwater?
Sounds good to me, thanks again.
She leaves, plunking that twanger the whole way. Nice. We're making quite a band for ourselves. I will have to visit it sometime. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Fitness is key. This tall, muscular, bald man is leading his students in an aerobic workout routine. His voice is powerful yet disconcertingly soft as he counts off. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Excuse me, what's going on here? Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body is weak, the mind cannot be strong. These two are one. Who are you? I am Kurtz. My methods will usher in a new age of power and will. Can I exercise with you? Kurtz glances at your clothes. You do not have the proper attire. Before muscle comes skin. Before skin comes clothing. You look around and sure enough, everybody else is wearing the same striped pants and a weird fuzzy headband. Well, I've got those things. I think I'm wearing the Kurtz fit pants right now, in fact. Your pants? Yep, I got the Kurtz fit pants. Give me the Kurtz fit headband. I know I have it. There it is. Alright, can I do it now? Can I exercise with you? Oh yeah. God, I'm so good. Look at this. Someone should make a video of them, like, doing this in real life. Power surges through you. You have unlocked true potential. Kurtzian physique. Sweet. Is Kurtzian physique worth it, might you ask? Well, let's just say it gives you plus 10 muscle. Dude, Kurtzian is like the way of the future, apparently, because this is actually worthwhile here. Alright, just give me my hat, my other hat back. Because that's plus 4 speed and plus 20 maximum HP. I had a different hat. It was the 4-gallon hat. No, it wasn't. It was the prototype Stetson, I think. Yeah. Plus 3 muscle, plus 3 mysticality, plus 3 moxie. That's what I'm talking about. Although plus 4 speed might be worthwhile. Nah, my speed's high enough. I mean, like, I know that one soldier dude. Was faster than me, but that was a fluke, of course. Oh, we got another save. Hopefully it doesn't require 5. It's a bunch of military manuals. They all look too complicated for you except one. Take the simple one, Cannon Loading for Idiots. This is a book about how to load a cannon, written at a reading level that is more or less equivalent to illiteracy. This book is so rudimentary that it's insulting to your intelligence even though you know almost nothing about loading cannons. Okay. Spelling salts, hardtack, silver bullet, sure, pry it open, fold canteen, incendiary bullet, okay. Loot it! Fold canteen, silver bullet, a bunch of garbage. One of the drawers of this cabinet is open a crack, check it out. The last entry says she was buried in plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. Yeah, even if you didn't read that, you had to know, and you visited the military plot, you're like, I bet 420 does something. Like, definitely. Oh, let's crack this safe. Army issue sidearm. Is it a nice gun, though? 13 to 17 plus 5 moxie. That seems like... Yeah, that's basically the exact same thing as this, except a little bit worse. So, no thanks to that. I believe that is everything to do in Fort of Darkness. Except for, like, you know, coming back to visit this dude with the mushroom and then turning the mushroom into the potion, but then the potion's not very good, I don't think, so it's not really worth doing. Let's go back to the military cemetery and go plot 420, huh? Hashtag blaze it, 420 blaze it. Gonna go to this, you know, grave and roll up the ashes into a joint. Smoke that shit like nobody's business, huh? Damn right, that's a party right there. Just smoke grave dirt. Absolutely. Please. My stats are impeccable. Do 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 do. Okay, we actually don't want to, like, sleep and get our stats done yet. We want to do the Ghostwood quest first, because that takes a couple days to finish. So... Beyond this gate stand countless rows and visit a plot. 420.
LOL. Plot 420 is completely overgrown with mushrooms, you don't say. You root around in the loose shroomage and find a book. Coincidentally, it's a book about mushrooms. My ecology, your ecology. Wow. How about 42, the answer to life, the universe, and everything? Is that memeable of an answer? Memeable enough? Put your ear to the ground, it's quiet. The soldier buried here hasn't been reanimated yet. Let's dig it up. Grave dirt, gold skull, old wedding ring. How about plot 999? The grave's resident scratching at its coffin. Let's dig it up and fight it. Alright, we got the jump on him, and he gonna die. He gonna die just like this. I'm just gonna try a couple of numbers that would make sense to possibly have special happenings here. Let's do number 1. Do it in order. You hear rattling and scratching. Time to dig it up and fight. Oh, you've got a lot of health. Not enough health, though. Okay, and then we're going to try 7. Making a lot of noise. Oh, is he very strong? No. Okay, my mistake. Alright, I guess it doesn't matter that much. We got 218 XP. We do want to increase our glamour again. I gotta get intimidating up to 5. It's very important. It'd be nice if we got dickering up also. Also be nice if we got lockpicking up. I gotta get all this stuff up. Alright, so we're gonna save XP from now on for sure. That's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can hold on, because I'm gonna read this book. It's a book about mushrooms, printed on paper, which is made from trees, which mushrooms sometimes grow on. It really makes you think. Flip, got a Burke passing fair mycologist. Mush. When after you're finished reading the book, you absentmindedly misplace it while musing about mushrooms. Drat. What is this perk for? Passing fair mycologist. You can identify useful or dangerous mushrooms. You don't say. Is that useful ever? I don't know. I'm gonna come over to this store and sell some stuff to get 1,000 mushroom or 1,000 meat, and then go back to the fort and pay for the mushroom. Because it's part of a thing, it's something to do, gotta do it. Also, do you have anything? I have 4 cans of oil. You have nothing that I want. So yes, we will just sell things. You can have this army issue sidearm if you like. Keep the black hood. Sometimes apparel is necessary. These rings are valuable, so I sell them. Keep the emerald. I need that for something. Sell the floral ring. Sell fundamentals of next mechs. No, keep the ghost pickle. That's gonna be very nice later. Gold tooth tiaras. Keep it. It says just sell the skull. Okay, if you say so. Better not have that be a thing later. Just saying, or I'm gonna be very upset. Keep all that stuff. Sell the monkey wrench. Do we just sell the moon bits? No. Because it doesn't say just sell it. So that's going to be for something. Certainly. Yeah, you know what? That's good enough. We got 2203. That's fine. Alright, Fort of Darkness. We're almost done. It's to be an oasis, but no, it's actually a blackstone monolith. That's right, we've done this event before. I'll do it again. I don't care.
Kill a mongolith like it ain't nothing. Or an ungolith. Monolith ungolith. I don't know if ungolith is a real word. Never heard it before. I've heard monolith before, not ungolith. Which tent was the chick? Not you. Okay, you're who I come to after I get the mushroom. No. And you're just the bone person. You are Kurt's fit. You... Wait, excuse me. Where is the lady who sells the mushrooms? Are you in the first tent? Yes, you are. Okay. Buy a mushroom. Okay. There you are. These are called Lactarius Dearth Hippica, and they're very spiritual. Sometimes they'll let you see things that only exist in realms outside our own and stuff. Plus, they're super groovy and mellow. Neat. Very neat. Okay. Mushroom Man. In fact, I do. I get the extract. Fully opens your third eye. Let's drink it. Can't use that item because your spleen is full. Oh my god. Are you joking me? I thought it was just like a perk-driven thing. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.